So, really quick, basically they moved some stuff on the UI, made things more seeable, like the Freddy sleep timer, or like Plague's sickness, or tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 madness, things like that. Sorry, excuse me. Dr. Magnus apparently has a distinct visual now, which is cool. Improved the sickness meter, increased brightness for Dream World, increased contrast on stalking meter so you can see a little bit better with the killer's abilities on the survivor's portraits. Dr. Visual Effects update, he looks terrifying. Twins, Charlotte cannot rotate while she's waking up. Victor's successful pounce cooldown is now 5 instead of 3, but he can move during the successful pounce cooldown. So now he could kind of back away or something. You know, he can kind of move. I guess now he can move. So I don't know how that's going to play out. We'll see. The undetectable thing was 12 seconds, is now 20. And the exposed, I think it's when you kick Victor when he's like, when you have him like stationed somewhere and they kick him, you're now exposed for 30 seconds instead of 12, which I think is cool. Demo got changed. Basically, he traverses quicker. I think he moves faster with his shred. He's undetectable a little longer when he comes outside. He moves faster through traversing. All of his add-ons got changed to kind of make him either like faster, reduce his like recovery time, things like that. Survivor's aura is remaining after emerging from a portal. There's also increase, where is it? I guess there is a thing where you get like Killer Instinct. I think one of them you get Killer Instinct if they're like on top of a portal or something, so they get that like da-dunk, 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 da-dunk. Nightmare gameplay, they've changed him to I think it looks like he slows down when he's charging a dream snare. This is so that he doesn't it's to penalize spamming snares and chase, because you know when you run into a Freddy, it's like 5 freaking blood pools in one area just to slow you down. It's stupid, it's annoying. So he's now slowed down for placing them, so he won't want to just spam them everywhere. He only gets 5, which used to be 8, and pallets are only 7, which used to be 10. So you can't just like spam pallets in one area, basically. You don't need to shred to see the Killer Instinct. Right. Yeah. Also, this I found really interesting. Using a clock to wake up prevents falling asleep for 30 seconds, right? This includes when getting hit by Freddy. So if you wake up on your alarm clock and then take a hit from him, he doesn't hit you into dream state. You still have those 30 seconds because you use the alarm clock, which is really, really cool. And then they showed a visual to indicate the sleep immunity timer so that you know what that looks like. So that's something to definitely focus on. He's got, when a gate is open, the entity blocks it. So they changed all of the like awful add-ons we hated, like swing chains, rope, all that stuff. The black box, it blocks sleeping survivors for 15 seconds from opening, which is really cool. Jump rope is the sounds of their pain are louder when they're in the dream world. Outdoor rope is sounds of generator pairs are heard from further away in the dream world. And swing chains, while survivors are in the dream world, the sounds their footsteps are louder. I think that's really interesting. I'm interested to hear what that sounds like. Huntress Add-Ons. Basically, they've changed everything to make her hatchets fly faster. There's a blindness status effect that was 30, which is now 60. Grunts of pain. It seems that they're leaning towards making sounds louder for killers and things like that, which is cool. This one's interesting. The Huntress moves fast, like 4.6 meters per second when she has no hatches. So when she runs out, she moves faster, so she can just become an M1tress, basically. And then the venomous concoction, which used to exhaust you for 90 seconds, so literally could not use anything. It's now only 5 seconds, which I think is cool. So it'll take your exhaustion away, but if you can find somewhere to recover it, you should be okay. So this isn't as powerful as it was. And also it's a brown add-on. It didn't make sense to me that was so powerful for being a brown add-on. And then the Eerie Head prevents carrying more than one hatchet. So no matter what, if you bring Eerie Head, you only get one. You only get one. You don't get 3 with an infantry belt. You get 1. That's it. Which I think that's fair. I mean, you can honestly run the one hatchet with the pungent Fiale or soldier's boutte, whatever. Huntress moves faster when she has no hatchets. So run Eerie with that. There you go. Try to get it down. If not, be an M1tress. There you go. Yeah. They changed the hook struggle input, which we knew about, which is pressing your skill checks instead of spamming a key, which is awesome. Very excited for that. New object of obsession, which they've explained. Now Now oh, this is the thing too, the hook struggle, right? So it's now a series of skill checks. Failing to give any input for 2 successive ones will instantly complete the sacrifice. So if you're trying to like die for somebody to get hatch or something, you just have to miss 2. That's it. So, I think you have to maybe not even like miss them, just not hit a skill check. Just literally not hit a skill check. Like not miss it, but like just ignore. Because it says failing to give any input. So I'm wondering if you just don't press anything for those 2. However, if you miss them, it slowly will put your bar down, kind of like Pyramid Heads things. Missing a skill check reduces the amount of time. Right, exactly. Small game got changed. We might look into that. I'm unsure. Lucky Break now hides scratch marks as well, which is cool. Soul Guard has a 30-second cooldown, so you can't spam it. Open-handed is now only 1 instance at a time for up to 16 meters, which is cool. Zanshin's always active. Borrowed time no longer requires being in the terror radius to trigger. We know this. It is now down to 12 seconds. I think it was 15 seconds. So it's a little less time, but now you don't need a terror radius. So if they're going to Insidious camp, you're still going to get borrowed time. Object has been redesigned, so basically when your aura is revealed to the killer's aura becomes visible to you. You get a 6% bonus to healing, repairing, and cleansing. If you're the obsession, your aura is revealed to the killer for 3 seconds every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, it's kind of just like a blip to show you, so you can't stare at them the entire game and ruin their experience. Increases your chance to be obsession. Odds of getting a skill check with a toolbox is now 5 times likely instead of 2 times likely. When the hatch is opened by a key, it remains open for 10 seconds. So it used to be if somebody opened the hatch, you had 30 seconds to jump in. Now it is 10 seconds. So if somebody opens the hatch, you cannot dilly-dally around. It will close in 10 seconds. If that hatch is open, get the heck out and hope for the best for the rest. That's it. The other thing I find really interesting, Tall Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Every trial will now start with an obsession regardless of player loss. Remember me every game jumping in a locker saying I have decisive and there's no obsession is a thing of the past. I'm going to pretend to have obsession. I'm going to pretend to have decisive all the time. I'm going to jump in every single locker. I'm going to say I have decisive because there's an obsession, and there's obsession every game now. So no matter what, you won't know the killer's perks. They won't know if we have decisive or not. You screwed the pooch. I have decisive. Don't touch my locker. Problem solved. Biggest debate of my life. New Tome Rift is tomorrow. We don't care about Pizza Beat Alive. And survivors now scream audibly across the map when unhooking with Make Your Choice. So now with Make Your Choice, everybody can hear the scream, so that's helpful. No longer cost the muffle if the game ends. Portal no longer audible by survivors. This was the thing yesterday I was hearing. I was hearing Demogorgon portals, but I didn't see them. Also, the Hillbilly Chainsaw will now rev continuously while in the charge state. Interesting. Fixed pallets. Fixed the chests. Sad face. Hooks from responding with breakdown. Nurse's add-on. The nurse with the weird fatigue bug nurse had is fixed. Hit directly at the crowns. Inaccessible areas, rocks and benches. Prevented bell sounds, we don't care. Fixed an issue that allowed Victor to pounce through window vaults. Pouncing over them is fine. I don't know, whatever that means. Default outfits when switching to the lobby, thank God. A desync. Dream pallets from having collision. I don't know what that means. Oh, maybe that like little stuck bug. Don't care. Soft lock when spamming escape while transitioning to tally. Characters floating above the ground in the menus. I don't know. Stuck in Pyramid Head's cage. Okay, this part fixed an issue that could cause a survivor to become stuck in Pyramid Head's cage of Atoma if they were in the exact location of the cage spawn. Imagine you're standing somewhere and the cage spawns on top of you and you're stuck. I'm so sorry for whoever that happened to. That sounds horrendous. I am so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm glad that they acknowledged and fixed it. But imagine you're just standing somewhere and a cage just comes up and you're just blocked. You're just stuck forever. Fat shaming spot between 2 rocks, the Sanctum of Wrath. I hope this is the spot I'm thinking about. It's probably not. There was apparently some performance drops on the Switch. They did privacy settings not working. Blah 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 blah. There you go. Those are the settings.